Thank you. Thank you for the introduction. Okay, because I only have 30 minutes, so I'll flip over this very quickly. This is my brief introduction. I work for AT&T and then joined investment banking group, doing investment banking for technology team for a couple of years, and then joined UBS doing the equity research covering global handset components. And then I came back to Taiwan to tender over a company. And after I took over that company, I became the chairman and the CEO of that company. And after I turned around that company, I came back to investment banking. Again, I work for Deutsche Bank, investment banking team in Asia. Okay, and now I'm covering the Andra Capital's technology investment. We mainly focus on top two players in AI, large language model, AI computing centers, and also AI humanoid robotics, space, and also enterprise SaaS. We focus on top two players in global industry only. That is why I'm here. And I'm also teaching corporate mergers and acquisitions in Taiwan University. Okay. This is my past experience. Some of them I already covered. Okay. And let me flip over to the main content today. These are the mergers and acquisitions I have done. And currently, we just completed the merger between X and XAI, because among the companies inside the mass economy, except for Tesla, we are almost invited to invest all of the Elon Musk's company, including SpaceX, XAI, and Neuralink. We were also invited by Elon Musk to join his consortium to take Twitter private. So 2 months ago, we just merged X with XAI. And currently, we are trying to spin off Starlink from SpaceX and also spin off Optimus, this humanoid robotics from Tesla. Okay. So you can see there is nearly no AI companies in public markets. If we want to pick one, probably only Palantir. We also invested in Palantir. We invested in Palantir a couple of years ago, around 2 years before it get listed. We invested in Palantir at the valuation of 10 billion, and then it got listed 2 years later at the valuation of 20 billion. And now Palantir is already 460 billion. So there is nearly no AI company already get listed. But if you look at the right-hand side in the private market, almost all of these AI large language models and AI computing centers are unlisted. Among these top 10 global unicorns, most of them are technology companies. And also many of them are software companies. And among those software companies, many of them are AI companies. So you can see this OpenAI, Anthropic, XAI. They are all large language model companies. And among these top 10 global unicorns, 6 of them are US companies, and we invested 5. Except for OpenAI, we invested in SpaceX, Stripe, Databricks, Anthropic, and XAI. The reason we did not invest in OpenAI is because it's also within the large language model space, and we invested in Anthropic and XAI already. There may be some conflict of interest, so we just share the allocation of OpenAI to our investors. Okay. In past 70 years, we experienced different technology super cycle in different era. These are starting from the mainframe super cycle, and then personal computer, networking, desktop, internet. That's also Web 1.0, and also mobile internet. That's Web 2.0. And the last technology super cycle is this cloud and enterprise SaaS. And this technology super cycle is not coming to end, and the AI super cycle emerged. So now, currently, we are in two super cycles, two super technology cycles. Okay. 4 years ago in Silicon Valley, Andreessen said, software is eating the world. But after ChatGPT introduced by OpenAI in 2022, we found that AI eats everything. It's the world and also it's all the software. In the US, if you are those are Fortune top 500 companies. Many of them already no longer use standalone ERP, CRM, or EHR, because these enterprise software, these are most popular enterprise software already integrated by AI. Okay, so this is the development on the GitHub. 5 years ago, before the launch of OpenAI, so you can see 5 years before the launch of OpenAI, the number of AI projects and startups already increased five times in 5 years. Okay, this is the benchmark of the AI development right before and right after the launch of OpenAI. And you can see if we put the dots here, the dots are spread out very widely in past 50, 60 years, but it's very condensed in past 2 to 3 years. That means the development of AI evolved pretty quickly in past 2 years. And the development in past 2 years even surpassed the development in past 60 years. So we can predict in following two years, the development would be even faster than past 2 years. Okay. So you can see OpenAI launched ChatGPT November 2029, 2022. In 2023, OpenAI's ChatGPT already reached 100 million active users. And 2 months later, ChatGPT already passed medical licensing exam in the US. And AI can create a super cycle, a positive cycle. It's also like a productivity deficit cycle. As you know, in the US, in past few months, those large technology companies, including Amazon, Microsoft, and Google, already let more than 10,000 people go in past three months. So you can see the sales force, the software engineers were cut dramatically inside these companies. However, these companies' sales revenue, EBITDA, net cash flow are still growing. So I'm sorry. So the production cost, especially the labor cost, would be brought down and down by those AI development. And because of the lower production cost and lower labor cost, they would bring the lower price. And lower price would bring lower inflation. And lower inflation would create more space for Fed or central banks in other countries to lower the interest rates. And when the interest rate is lower, companies would borrow the funding from banks at lower cost for capex, and individuals can borrow at a lower cost for consumption. So from the formula of GDP, C plus I plus G, C and I would increase tremendously. So they would create higher GDP growth. And when the GDP grows higher, government can levy more tax. And then government can use the additional tax to pay back the debt. So the debt to GDP ratio would also be brought lower. And then government would have more space to lower the tax rate. And that would even lower the labor cost and the production cost of the enterprise. So this is the super positive production cycle created by AI. Okay. And before ChatGPT, TikTok is the most popular and also grows the fastest app in the world. It took TikTok around 40 days to reach 1 million users, but it took ChatGPT only 5 days. Before ChatGPT, these are the popular apps. You can see Twitter, X, the increase of their active users after 12 months, 24 months, 36 months. This is Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And you can see the curve of ChatGPT. That's pretty different from those peers. Okay. This is the production and the output evolution of our Mid Journey. You can see it evolves tremendously. Okay. And okay, we divided the AI value chain into 4 phases. The first phase, the key objective is the provision of training in infrastructure. And the pain points is the traditional CPU hardware. It's processing power and its loads to train the AI model is limited. So in this phase, there are 4 solutions. One is GPU, that's a graphic processing unit. The other one is TPU. TPU was originally developed by Google, but the TPU team of Google, the leader is Jonathan Ross. He brought the team out and established another company, and that company developed another product called LPU. LPU stands for Language Processing Unit. Another solution in this phase is NPU, Neural Processing Unit. So the 4 products in this phase is GPU, TPU, LPU, and NPU. The representative companies is NVIDIA, Google, Qualcomm, Amazon, and Apple. Those who are covering GPU and develop their own ASIC IC. And there is only one manufacturer in this sector, which is TSMC. And the second phase is the cloud architecture and management layer. That's the traditional cloud service providers. And the pain point here is the GPU and also TPUs. They are expensive and hard to get enough allocation. And even you can get the allocation you need, it's still high cost to manage them and powered by exclusive or software capabilities. The representative players are Google, AWS, and Azure. And the third layer are large language models. The pain points is similar to the second phase. It's the deep expertise required to develop models. And also the computing power is scarce. Okay? the representative players are OpenAI and also the other two companies we invested, which are Anthropic and XAI. There are high entry barriers from phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. These three phases are almost dominated by US companies. But in phase 3, in phase 4, this still has a lot of market potential for other countries. Because this phase 4, these are applications and solutions. And every country, every society, they have their unique language, culture, and lifestyle. So in short period of time, it's difficult for a global AI platform to dominate in each market. So before a global platform emerges, those application, local application, local apps based on the large language model still have the space to grow. So including Taiwan, we can just focus in this phase. Okay. In Silicon Valley, we have two mainstream of investment thesis. One is tech-centric. The representative companies, OpenAI. The other mainstream is human-centric, which we emphasize constitutional AI. We emphasize the safety of AI. We require AI should be, they should be able to be turned off, reboot, and need to abide by the 3H policies. 3H stands for honest, helpful, and harmless. So the representative companies in human-centric are the AI companies we already invested, which are Anthropic and XAI. Okay. And those top three cross-service providers, this is the deployment of their hardwares. You can see the growth rate kind of down for a little bit during COVID, but it picks up already after COVID. So the growth rate now is between 24% to 26%. But if you check the revenue run rate of those top four cross-service providers, they are all above 36%, which means the demand, the revenue from their end clients, especially from those enterprise clients, is still very strong and bigger than the expansion of their future hardware capex. So that means they already see there are strong unmet demand from those enterprise clients, so that they could be boldly to expand their capex in past few years. Okay, and we can also see the growth of traditional cloud center that's in the black color, and also the faster growth of new AI computing centers. Okay. We will always ask one question, whether AI brings any tangible interest, or whether AI already bring any strategic or financial advantage to those companies. If you check the Fortune top 500 companies, you check their EPS growth from year 2000, the growth rate after regression model is around 6% per year. That's before the launch of AI. After those companies adopted AI, the growth rate increased from 6% to 19%, almost tripled. And we can check another benchmark. Okay, this is the enterprise value of all of these major technology companies before they adopted AI, the enterprise value in total is around $8 trillion. After they adopted AI, their enterprise value increased, doubled to 16 trillion. Okay, so every major country, they also pour in funding and also government policy to support AI. And this is the evolution of AI age. AI is actually developed before World War II, not just in past 20 years. The most remarkable development is 1982. Dr. Hatfield, he developed a recurrent neural network in my previous employer. He developed this model in AT&T Bell Labs. And he also won Nobel Physics Prize by inventing this. Okay, you can see the performance AI versus human. This is ChatGPT 3, this is ChatGPT 4. If we test the ChatGPT by those popular examinations like SAT, LSAT, BAR, and AP, you can see ChatGPT 4 can already surpass from 70% to 100% of human beings' performance. This is current jobs that can be replaced by AI. The percentage, the highest percentage is the jobs of office administration, legal, architecture, and engineering. The last replacement rate originally are those production, construction, and maintenance. But after the introduction of AI humanoid robotics, the percentage would also grow very fast. So this replacement rate, all of them will be continuously growing, and there is no way back, no turning back. Okay, and also the training cost of AI from 2012 has been decreasing half every 16 months. This is even faster than Gordon's Moore in semiconductor. Gordon's Moore, it takes 18 months, and in AI, it takes only 16 months. Okay, and this is for overall industry. For those leading large language models like OpenAI, Anthropic, and SAI, its training cost can slash 80% every year. And that was attributed to the algorithm and software framework improvement only. We haven't counted the hardware improvement. Okay. And these are our investment portfolios. SpaceX and Starlink actually would be the most important technology, telecommunication, and AI infrastructure in the near future. And also Neuralink, they will also become the interface that we use AI. Now we use AI or software through iPhone, iPad, laptop, electrical vehicle, or home entertainment system on television. But in the near future, the interface between a human being and AI or digital twins would be the chip inside your brain. This is also the company we invested twice, last year and this year. And also Anthropic is also the top 3 large language model. You can see there are a lot of news about Anthropic in these few days. And SAI is also our portfolio companies. It was merged by X2 months ago. And now, before this weekend, we are doing another round of fundraising for XAI. We are going to raise 20 billion for XAI, and NVIDIA already committed to invest 2 billion. And after this funding, XAI's valuation would hit around 230 billion. Okay, my time is up. I may spare a couple of minutes to take questions. If not, I will stay here for another 4 or 5 minutes, and we can exchange some ideas. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jonathan.